Good day, everyone. I'm Jimbert Barsola, the Scream 3 Section K, and I'm going to recite the Universal Declaration of Human Rights from Article 1 to 30. Article 1. All human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. They are endowed with reason and conscience and should act towards one another in a spirit of brotherhood. Article 2. Everyone is entitled to all the rights and freedoms set forth in this declaration without distinction of any kind, such as race, color, sex, language, religion, political or other opinion, national or social origin, property, birth or other status. Furthermore, no distinction shall be made on the basis of the political, jurisdictional, or international status of the or country or territory to which a person belongs, whether it be independent, trust, non-governing, or under any other limitation of sovereignty. Section 3, Article 3. Everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of person. Article 4. No one shall be held in slavery or servitude. Slavery and the slave trade shall be prohibited in all their forms. Article number 5. No one shall be subjected to torture or to cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment. Article 6. Everyone has the right to recognition everywhere as a person before the law. Article 7. All are equal before the law and are entitled without any discrimination to equal protection of the law. All are entitled to equal protection against any discrimination in violation of this declaration and against any incitement to such discrimination. Article 8. Everyone has the right to an effective remedy by the competent national tribunals for acts violating the fundamental rights granted him by the Constitution or by law. Article 9. No one shall be subjected to arbitrary arrest, detention, or exile. Article 10. Everyone is entitled in full equality to a fair and public hearing by an independent and impartial tribunal in the discrimination of his rights and the obligation and of any criminal charge against him. Article 11. Everyone charged with a penal offense has the right to be presumed innocent until proved guilty according to law in a public trial at which he has he has had all the guarantees necessary for his defense. Number 2, no one shall be held guilty of any penal offense or account of any act or omission which did not constitute a penal offense under national or international law at that at the time when it was committed, nor shall a heavier penalty be imposed than the one that was applicable at the time the penal offense was committed. Article 12. No one shall be subjected to arbitrary interference with his privacy, family, home or correspondence, nor to attacks upon his honor and reputation. Everyone has the right to the protection of the law against such interference or attacks. Article 13. Everyone has the right to freedom and residence within the border of each state. Number number Article 13 number 2. Everyone has the right to live in the country including his own and return to his country. Article 14. Everyone has the right to seek and to enjoy in other countries asylum from prosecution. Article number 2. The right may not be involved in the case of prosecutions genuinely arising from non-political crimes or from acts contrary to the purposes and principles of the United Nations. Article 15. Everyone has the right to a nationality. Number 2. No one shall be arbitrarily deprived of his nationality, nor are denied the right to change his nationality. Article 16. Men and women of all age, without any limitations due to race, nationality, or religion, have the right to marry and to found a family. They are entitled to equal rights as to marriage, during marriage, and at its dissolution. May, Number 2, marriage shall be entered into only one with the free and full consent of the intending spouses. Number 3, the family is the natural and fundamental group until the of society you, and is entitled to protection by society and the state. Article 17. Everyone has the right to own property alone as well as in association with others. Number 2. No one shall be arbitrarily deprived of his property. Article 18. Everyone has the right to freedom of thought, conscience and religion. This right includes freedom to change his religion or beliefs and freedom, either alone or in community with others in public or private, to manifest his religion or belief in teaching, practice, worship, and observance. Article 19. Article 19. Everyone has the right to freedom of opinion and expression. This right includes to the freedom to hold opinions without interference and to seek, receive, and impart information and ideas through any media and regardless of frontiers. Article 20. Everyone has the right to freedom of peaceful assembly and association. Number 2. No one may be compelled to, to belong to an association. Article 21. Everyone has the right to take part in the government of his country, directly or through freely chosen representatives. Number 2. Everyone has the right of equal access to public service in his country. Number 3. The will of the people shall be the basis of the authority and of government. This will shall be expressed in periodic and genuine elections which shall be by universal and equal suffrage and shall be held by secret vote or by equivalent free voting procedures. Article 22. Everyone as a member of society has the right to social security and is entitled to in realization through a national effort and international cooperation, and in accordance with the organization and resources of each state of the economic, social, and cultural rights indispensable for his dignity and the free development of his personality. Article 23. Everyone has the right to work to the free choice of employment in just and favorable conditions of work and to protection against unemployment. Number 2. Everyone everyone without any discrimination has the right to equal pay for equal work. Number 3, everyone who works has the right to just and favorable remuneration, ensuring for himself and his family an existence worthy of human dignity and supplemented, if necessary, by others means of social protection. Number 4, everyone has the right to form and to join trade unions for the protection of his interests. Article 24. Everyone has the right to rest and leisure, including reasonable limitation of working hours and periodic holidays with pay. Article 25. Everyone has the right to a standard of living adequate for the health and well-being of himself of his family, including food, clothing, housing, and medical care and necessary social services, and the right to the security in the event of unemployment, services, and unemployment, sickness, disability, widowhood, old age, or other lack of livelihood circumstances beyond his control. Number 2, motherhood and childhood are entitled to special care and assistance. All children, whether born in or out of wedlock, shall enjoy the same social protection. Article 26. Everyone has the right to education. Education shall be free, at least in the elementary and fundamental stages. Elementary education shall be compulsory. Technical and professional education shall be made generally available, and higher education shall be equally accessible to all the to all on the basis of merit. Number 2, education shall be directed to the full development of the human personality and to the strengthening of respect for human rights and fundamental freedoms. It shall it shall it shall promote understanding, tolerance, and friendship among all nations, racial or religious groups, and shall further the activities of the United Nations for the maintenance of peace. Number 3, parents have a prior right to choose the kind of education that shall be given for their children. Article 27. Everyone has the right to freely to participate freely to participate in the cultural life of the community, to enjoy the arts, and to share in scientific advancement and its benefits. Number 2, everyone has the right to the protection of, of the moral and material interest resulting from any scientific, literary, or artistic production of which is the author of, of which he is the author. Article 28. Everyone has entitled to a social and international order in which the rights and freedoms set forth in the Declaration can be fully realized. Article 29. Everyone has duties to the community in which alone the free and full development of his personality is possible. Number 2. In the exercise of his rights and freedoms, everyone shall be subject only to such limitations as are determined by law society for the purposes of securing due recognition and respect for the rights and freedoms of other and of meeting the just requirements of morality, public order, and the general welfare in democratic democratic society. Number 3, the rights and freedoms may in no case be exercised contrary to the purposes and principles of the United Nations. Article 30. Nothing in this declaration may be interpreted as implying for any state, group, or person any right to engage in any activity or to perform any act to aim at the destruction of any of the rights and freedoms set forth herein.